Hi everybody, hope you all are doing well and safe out there. Today I'm here to present you guys my informative space, and the topic of my informative space is the living goddess of Nepal, Kumari. How many guys have you heard about the term Kumari or the living goddess of Nepal? I guess not many of you have heard about it, but if you have not heard or if you have not got any information about it, today will be the day you will be learning about this, and it's really interesting topic to know that Nepal still has a tradition of worshiping a young prepubescent girl in uh, and we consider and Nepal the whole Nepal consider her as a god and worship during the special occasion. And the story starts from it is assumed to be started from 17th century. So Nepal has been worshipping her since at that time. And the other interesting fact is the girl uh, the the girl age ranges from 3 to 16, and she will be worshipped till she reaches to the age of puberty, or her first menstrual cycle begins. So worshipping Kumari is one of the old traditions in Nepal, and Kumaris are drawn from the Newari community, which are considered as a Buddhist community. But the Kumari is worshipped by both Hindus and Buddhist religion. This brings their brotherhoodness together, because Kumari comes from the Buddhist family, but Kumari is considered as incarnation of Hindu goddess Durga. So basically, worshipping girls is a manifestation of female energy or divine female energy, or Devi in the form of Devi in the form of small child, so small girls. So I have witnessed this since my early age of early age, and I have seen a different occasion where she is being worshipped, and I have eyewitness of these things. So this will be more interesting fact to get information from the person who has experience. So today I'm gonna give you guys a whole lot of information about it, and it'll be interesting. So I'll be talking about the history behind the tradition and the system of appointment of Kumari, and then other things that related to her during the terms of Kumari and after her retirement. So first we need to know about the Kumari. According to the article by Kenneth Dickerman and Maria Contreras Cole published on Washington Post, the Kumari are the living goddess and prepubescent girl believed to be the incarnation of Hindu goddess Durga. But the fact Kumari comes from the Newari community and Buddhist community. Newari community, which is a Buddhist community, and both Hindu and Buddhist worships are, as I mentioned early. So, and this tradition started 300 years ago. So, while during the years in which the succession of girls is chosen over, once the chosen Kumari are once the chosen Kumari starts a very first menstrual cycle, and their puberty starts. And the other term of Kumari also refers to the virgin girls. Once they start their puberty, they are considered as impure in the form of God, so they are discharged from being Kumari and somebody else is elected. And the Kumari are chosen at a very early age, and they are confined inside the temple. They are not allowed to visit the public places, or either public are not allowed to visit them unless a special occasion occurs. Before the selection, they are checked whether they have astrological chart that is supportive to the king of Nepal or similar to the king of Nepal, and they and they are also tested. They are tested for the reported 32 physical attributes, including eyelashes like a cow and voice like a dog, and they are not allowed to live as normal kids and restricted to go and outside the Kumari palace, which is her palace, and their relatives or private teacher are only allowed. She is homeschooled. Even the king of Nepal, prime minister, and other minister go to see her and receive blessing from the Kumari before they take an oath to their position. So We talked about the Kumari, but we don't know how the tradition started. So let's talk about the history of the Kumari. According to the post published in the National Geography by the writer Isabella Tree, the tradition dates back to the 10th century when the young girls and boys of South Asia performed in a traditional ritual. They were Hindu and Buddhist as an agent of divination. Uh, their presumed connection to the divine and ability to predict the future uh, were particular interests of the Asian ruler back then. So they centuries after the tradition were taken by the people who lives in the periphery of India, in India like Assam, Kashmir, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, as well as the neighboring country Nepal, and who follow subversive religious that emphasize the female power or Shakti is a is a position of supernatural power. So, likewise today, the Kumari is revered in the Nepalese society. She it is considered that she possesses supernatural power. Even today, even today, yeah, in our community, if somebody has some kind of problem, and if they think they are cursed from somebody, and then uh, if they have any like blood disorder or any skin diseases, they go to see Kumari, and there are certain like uh, eyewitness that uh, people has been confirming that they are being healed from the blessing of Kumari. So it's really interesting to see those kind of things in this particular time. There are different myths about the origin of tradition. Among this, one of the famous is that the king of 17th century named Jayaprakash, under the influence of alcohol, started lusting with the goddesses who visited the palace and was playing game inside the palace. Goddess Taleju was inside the palace playing the games, but the king started lusting her. So she was offended by this act of the king, and she cursed the king and ordered him to elect a young child, young girl child, virgin child, and tell order him to worship her and to start the tradition. And she told him that her soul will always reside with the girl. So uh, after that after that the king started the tradition. So we now we talked about the related history. Now let's talk about the life during and after the Kumari. According to the article written by Vanessa Brown for the New York Times, or New York Post, sorry, on the topic, the child goddess is prisoner on her own. The writer has a different opinion, that she has criticized how the Kumari are kept like in isolation, and how they are raised like they are not allowed to touch the feet during their tenure. So after getting retired or discharged from being Kumari, they she interviewed with certain Kumaris like previous Kumari, and they were having a trouble with socializing with the peoples, trouble in schooling because they were homeschooled. They were only allowed to meet the particular people, so this was a problem with them. But also the good thing about being Kumari is after being retired at that very early age, you get all the government benefits and all the government benefits and the retirement money, and you are respected all over the time. But the other thing that she criticizes, that Kumari are the person who marries the Kumari. There is superstition that person who marries Kumari die young. So this leads to the her marital lives trait. So in conclusion, in conclusion, Kumaris are the living goddesses who are generally 3 to 16 years old and being worshipped in Nepal. The Kumari have to retire from the Kumari palace once there is the age of puberty, or when their first menstrual cycle occurs. Kumari have their own palace, and called Kumari Gar, and they are especially uh, inside there, and they're not allowed to go outside. So guys, if you have any plan to visit Nepal, you should definitely go see the Kumari palace. So it's a kind of amazing to see this kind of tradition today. So guys, if you have any questions, just let me know. Be safe out there. Thank you.